Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, the Everyday Non-Expert here, and today I'm going to be going over my new comic book day haul for March 31st, 2021. I'm going to be talking Spec, reading, and covers, as well as some sweet finds I found in the back issue box at my local comic book store. Well, without further ado, let's get started. First up is Shadecraft No. 1 from Image Comics, and there are rumors that it's already been optioned, so this one I think was pretty much picked up. This is the last cover that my store had, whether A or B, and they did have the blank, but I went ahead and I just got the B. I'm actually excited to start reading that. I heard the story's pretty good, so I will let you know once I read it. Next up is another book from Image Comics. We have Department of Truth. This is number 7, and this is the B cover. I just recently jumped on, so I am actually going to start reading from here on out and buy some of the later prints probably, because I don't want to pay the prices for the first prints of earlier issues if I do like it. A third book from Image Comics is Donny Cates and Jeff Shaw's crossover. This is number 5, cover A. I haven't read this. I think this will be my last issue. I might as well go to 6 though, because Kate said you want to pick up 3 and 6. I know he's a master of his own spec, but at this point, I mean, what's another $4 to possibly hit and have the whole run of a really good series if 6 hits really well, and who knows, 5 might be good too. I will let you know. Next up is one of my most anticipated books. This is XMen Legends number 2, and I got the variant edition. This cover is really nice, and I'm really excited to see where this story goes with Alex Summers, Havoc, and Scott Summers, Cyclops. I guess they found out they have a new brother, and their dad is Corsair, which I talked about in my previous video, which I will link to here, that talked about, it was sort of a preview of this stuff. So I'm excited to read it, and I will let you know with an update after I get a chance to read it. After that is an IDW book, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin. This is issue 2, the second print. I did sell my run of all the number 1 printings, and then the first print of number 2. So I just went ahead and picked this one up. I'm a believer in, if you like the story and you want it for your PC, if they're hot, sell them and just keep the later prints for your PC for the future. And let those first prints, people who want those that bad, pay for your collection. From Boom Studios, we have Power Rangers Unlimited Heir to Darkness number 1. I believe this is the story of Astronema. And in the last issue, she was talking about how Power Rangers killed her family. So I'm very interested to see what happened to make her interpret that. And then following up the Power Rangers number 6, when that comes out, to see how that story moves along. So I will let you know. I'll probably do a review just on that book on its own, and I will let you know. So make sure to click that subscribe button so that you can be alerted when all my reviews come out of these books, and you know whether there's something you want to pick up or something you might want to spec on if you hear something in my reviews. And while I'm at it, if you want to give me a like, if you made it this far, that would be awesome. I would greatly appreciate it. And also in the comment section down below, just what do you think of my stuff so far? and I'm really excited to show you what I got next. That was basically it for my readers. Now I'm going to be getting into my favorite books that I bought mostly just for spec or for cover. And this one, the Marvel Action Spider-Man #1, I bought for my kids. I've been buying all of the Marvel Actions, so this one's just a normal pickup for me. IDW puts out these great kid-friendly comics, so I picked one up. These are a combination of spec and cover. I picked these covers because they're the best ones, but I do think that a Silk #1 could be worth it in the long run if they do anything new with her that ends up being in the MCU. And I am going to read it, so I will let you know if it's any good. Stay tuned to the channel to find out. From Antarctic Press comes my cover by only in Horror Comics #2. This thing is just really nice. I did see on eBay it was going for $9, which is a little bit over cover, so probably gonna flip that. This one is somewhat of a cover buy. It's from Source Point Press, The Cult of Dracula #1. This is the Shannon Mayer variant. This actually caught my attention, and then I realized it's a Cult of Dracula #1. And the story sounded pretty cool, so I figured decent story, great cover, it's probably worth a pickup. Now, these I found in the back issue bin at my local comic book store, and they're each going on eBay right now for about $20, and they look pretty clean. I'm seeing some creasing on the spine, but I don't really see color breaks, so I don't know if I want to send these in or not. It does have Hera on there. It looks like, is Dr. Aphra arresting her? That's pretty interesting. I'm not reading Dr. Aphra, but I was just running through Dr. Aphra's back issue bins just to see what they had, and I saw Hera, and I love the TV show Rebels, and Hera's probably my favorite character, honestly. She's my favorite character as far as she has guts, but she doesn't always let her emotion or intuition overcome her reason as much as pretty much every other character does. Zeb's pretty good, but he's taken a back seat a lot recently. Ezra's obviously one of the favorites, but I think he's just too emotional like Anakin. And Kanan is okay, but he's a Jedi, so it's not super easy to relate to him. I can relate to Hera, and she's really the one in charge. And it really is tough sometimes to make decisions that hurt people's feelings. So if Ezra wants to go save some people, Hera's like, we can't risk that. We have the rebellion to worry about. She has to make that call, and I'm sure it really bothers her that she's not able to help everybody that she can. But if they risk everything on helping everybody, then they could lose everything and end up helping nobody. So those are the types of quandaries that make Hera such a unique character to me. Yes, she's a captain, and those questions are usually an issue that captains have to deal with. However, the way they particularly wrote her is what makes it really good. Her interactions when she explains it, her interactions with Kanan after she says, I remember there's even one where she was like, Ezra's right, we should be doing this, but Kanan said, well, you're right that we really can't, blah blah blah. I mean, that type of internal conflict is very intriguing to me, and it just makes Hera one of the, if not the best character in the entire series. And I guess Dr. Aphra's getting a show, and if Hera shows up in Mandalorian Season 3, or shows up in the Boba Fett movie or show, or shows up in any of these Star Wars things they're doing on Disney Plus, I can see this book skyrocketing. So I went ahead, I picked these up for cover, and they're gonna sit in my box. I might send some out to CGC, I'm not sure. Although I may send it out to CBCS, or cons are opening up. Maybe the voice actress will attend some of those cons, and I'll get it signed. And if I get it signed, I'm definitely doing CBCS. But those are my finds that I finally found some good ones. My comic book shop owner is a really good guy. He's really smart, and so there's not a lot of opportunity to sort of find things in the back issue bin. And when I can, it's not a home run, but it's pretty nice. If I wanted to flip these, I could almost pay for my haul today just with those 2 books. But I am definitely going to keep these as an investment. So that's going to do it for me today. I hope you all got all the books you wanted at the price you were looking for. And again, if you could please subscribe to my video, click that notification bell to all so that you see my videos when they come out. Especially those review videos that I'm going to be trying to get up today and tomorrow and even Friday, so that you still have at least the weekend to go to your comic book store or order on eBay or what have you to pick up any books that sort of seem neat. And if you could give this a thumbs up so I can get that like count up, that would be amazing as well. And also, comment down below. Let me know if there's anything I didn't pick up that you picked up that you're really excited for Spec, or just a story that you love that maybe I'm ignoring. I would love to hear from you guys about any possible stories that I'm missing out on, or just some great covers. Did you like that Horror Comics #2, or were you not that impressed? So again, comment down below, let me know, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks again for watching. I will see you later.